Hey friends, welcome back to the Digital Income Lab. I am Jodi Marvin, your host, and today's episode is kind of a behind the scenes moment because I've been thinking a lot lately about how different my business feels now that I operate with systems, real systems, not sticky notes, not sheer willpower, not working out of your inbox. You know what I'm talking about, right? I'm talking about actual automations, templates and client flows and boundaries too. And I want to show you what that looks like in real life, not just the Instagram version. So if you've ever wondered what happens when you finally stop winging it, this one is for you, okay, ladies? Let's rewind for just a second. Back when I was first running my VA business, everything was manual. My client emails were from scratch. My intake forms were in 5 different places. Contracts I forgot to send out. Yikes. Constantly quoting different prices. And honestly, it wasn't that I wasn't working hard because, this girl can work hard, right? It's that I was building on a very shaky foundation. I was exhausted, and I wasn't exhausted because I was doing too much, but because I was doing it all the hardest way possible. So fast forward to today, and here is the difference. My CRM actually sends the welcome email for me. No more manual sending of emails. My clients book directly into my calendar. I actually have a booking page, a calendar page. When someone wants to book a call with me, I send them to my page and they are able to grab a time that works the best for them. There's no more going back and forth, right? Have you ever done that with someone? It's like, oh no, Monday at 2 p.m. doesn't work, but can you do 2:30? No, I can't do 2:30, but I can do 3, right? We can eliminate that and it's wonderful. Also, my pricing is clear and my onboarding is now seamless. I don't have to scramble every time I onboard a new client. It's already all set up, the automations are in place, and it's amazing. And I don't have to remember 17 things for every single client. I actually have a checklist that lives inside of the system. So this is what I want to tell you that systems gave me. First of all, it gave me mental space, which is amazing. We all need mental space sometimes, right? It also gave me predictability. I was able to, know what my week was going to look like more, right? And if I were taking on more clients, I can predict that I can actually handle them because I have a system in place and I'm not going to be scrambling. It also gave me more confidence. I feel really, really great about having my automations in place. And I feel great about knowing how to put automations in place so then I can offer that to my clients. You see? And that's what builds the confidence. I also get time back in my week because I'm not doing all of those manual things. I'm not chasing after clients. I'm not looking for documents. I have a system. I have templates. And the last thing that systems gave me is peace. And I'm talking about real peace. So that's what I mean by being a system first business. So you're going to hear me talking about that a lot. I don't create chaos anymore. I actually create capacity. There's going to be a room, okay? Now let's go ahead and walk through this, and I'm going to do this bullet style, okay? So in a system-first VA business, number 1, you have a set of clear services and pricing. So that when somebody asks you what your pricing is, you're not thinking, oh, well, my pricing is this, but, right? We want to make sure that it's clear and that it's something that you can provide to your client, whether it's a PDF or some kind of document, right? They're all set in stone. Number 2 is you onboard your new clients in under 30 minutes. You're going to thank yourself for this because onboarding can take a long, long time, especially if you don't have systems and automations and templates set up. Number 3, you communicate with boundaries. Boundaries are so important. Boundaries aren't just for friends or family or neighbors. We need them in business too, right? So we want to make sure that we communicate what our boundaries are, especially early on with clients. Number 4 is you don't recreate every single email or deliverable. You do it once and you reuse that template, okay? Because that's going to save you so much time. And number 5 is you build repeatable workflows that save you time. The workflows are the automations that you're putting in place that actually, happen in the background, kind of like magic. So once you build those, they're going to take a lot of time off of your plate. And I do want to tell you that this doesn't require a bunch of fancy tech because even basic tools like Google Docs for your SOPs, or Canva. I love Canva for all of your branded assets, and I use it all the time. Or a solid CRM system like Social Connector. You guys hear me talk about Social Connector. It's my new home. And that's why I'm going to spread it far and wide. But a solid CM is so important, you guys, especially one that is like an all-in-one system. Not only does it save you money, but it saves you so much time, and everything is so nice and packaged in one place. But even these basic tools that I just talked about here can really change your business completely, because it did for me. So what's on the other side of this? Well, first of all, you stop chasing your clients and you start attracting them. Doesn't that sound great? You stop running out of time and you start reclaiming your time. And it feels so amazing, because sometimes you just feel like you're on that hamster wheel because you're doing the same things over and over and over. Don't they call that insanity, I think? Yes. So we want to start reclaiming our time. And number 3 is you stop being the bottleneck. Okay. And yes, I am in the bottleneck in my business all the time. And you know what? I fess up to it. I own that. But we stop doing that. We stop doing that to ourselves. We stop being that bottleneck, and we start scaling our businesses. So that's what is on the other side. And you know what? This is the same shift that led me to create CRM Kickstart. That this is the new course, my newest course, because I really needed someone to show me how to set up the systems that would actually support my long-term business. And that's also what's behind the next evolution of this brand. But I'm going to save this for next week, okay? Because I have some really, really exciting things coming up. Can you say rebrand? All right. So I guess what I want you to get out of this today, you guys, is if you've been stuck in that loop of, I just need more time, don't we all, right? I want you to hear this. You actually don't need more time. You need better systems. And I can help you with that. So if you're ready to make the shift into a system-first virtual assistant business, I really want you to check out CRM Kickstart. And I'm going to go ahead and post that link below, okay? Because CRM Kickstart is really condensed down so that you can learn bite-sized steps, okay? And it actually walks you through the exact back-end systems that I use and I teach today. And I'm telling you, it's changed my life. Once I found my CRM system, and I went through several of them, okay? I probably went through 4 or 5 of them within a year, and they just didn't do it for me. My expenses were going up and up and up, right? All of my overhead. And I knew that I needed to find a system that included everything. And that's exactly what I did. That's what I found through Social Connector. So once I found Social Connector and it was really working well for me, I brought my clients onto Social Connector, and I thought, you know what? I know there's some VAs out there who would love to do the same thing. First of all, you're going to get your business organized. Second of all, you are going to help your clients get their business organized. And that is why I created CRM Kickstart. And again, guys, it's a very basic start. It helps you to set up your first form. It helps you to set up your first automation. And it's just a really, really easy way. And that's why it's called Kickstart, okay? Because it really does give you a fantastic kickstart. All right. So that is it for today. I am just going to recap and tell you. Let's talk again about what is on the other side of this, okay? So we're going to stop chasing clients. We're going to start attracting them. Number 2, we're going to stop running out of time. And we're going to start reclaiming our time. Okay, that's what we're going to do. And number 3 is we're going to stop being that bottleneck in our business. And we're going to start scaling our business. Okay. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here. I also want to mention that these are the final few episodes of the Digital Income Lab. Isn't it? It's kind of sad. It's like a bittersweet thing. But I'm going to be sharing more about what's next very, very soon. So make sure that you stay tuned and just keep your eye out, because there are so many exciting things coming up here. But for today, let this be a reminder that a smoother and more spacious business is absolutely possible. Okay, all we have to do is reclaim it for ourselves. All right, so thank you again so much, and I will see you next week. Bye.